Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we are going to be putting to the test the new Natasha Denona Midi Bloom palette. I've done in-depth swatches for you guys and we're going to create a look and we're going to see how this palette performs. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Before we zoom in and create a look, we are going to cover the quick details of the palette and the swatches and everything. There will be timestamps if you're only interested in certain parts. You can just skip to that section, and everything that I use on my face today, obviously including the palette, will be linked in the description box down below for you guys. They are affiliate links though, so if you shop through them, thank you so much. Okay, this is the Natasha Denona Midi Bloom palette. Let me tell you, this packaging is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Look at how stunning that is. Now I am a massive pink lover. Pink is my favorite color. So the actual outer packaging, this might be some of my all-time favorite Natasha Denona packaging. I'm just obsessed with it. The actual color story on the inside though, I gotta be honest, I was a little bit disappointed. Now mine is a little bit beaten up because I have swatched already, so you'll see it untouched shortly, but if you haven't seen it, this is the color story right here. And I think it's very true to its name in terms of, and its inspiration, which I'll cover in a second, around bloom and flowers and all that kind of stuff. And there's some really pretty shades in here. Like I like this one and this one, there's some really pretty shades in here. I just feel like it's really similar, or there's similar tones to like a few other palettes that she's released over her time, which I will include those comparisons in the swatches. But yeah, and I just, I'm not a super duper pink eyeshadow wearer, at least at the moment, or mauve. So for me, when I saw it, I was kind of like, oh, I wish it was not so pink, right? I think it's pretty. I think it's cohesive. It does look romantic. It's just, for me, like my personal preference, I'm just not gravitating towards these colors as much at the moment. However, I will say taste change, my preferences change, so maybe at one point in time this will be like my all-time fave. But we're also here to test the quality, okay? Quick description of this palette is Bloom eyeshadow palette showcases warm-hued assortment of all new shades. I always find it funny when they're like, it's all new shades. I'm like, why are you releasing an eyeshadow palette with duplicate shades though, in your collection already? That's what I want to know. Anyway, these are all new. So it's Natasha's iconic pro-level and user-friendly formulas. It features 6 buttery creamy mattes, 2 ultra blendable silky mattes, 2 high shine metallics, and 5 dazzling sparkling foiled shades, including Equinox, a groundbreaking peach tone duochrome with a mesmerizing turquoise blue shift and a truly unique shimmering finish. Now the inspiration for this palette is from rich coral stories of her Bloom cheek palettes. Encased in her own hand-painted watercolor packaging, it pays tributes to the time when her passion for watercolor painting flourished into exhibited artworks in an art gallery in Germany. Fascinating. That's awesome. That's really cool that the packaging is after one of her watercolor paintings. That's really cool. I do really like packaging. Now, standard details: made in Italy, 24-month expiry. It's 125 Australian dollars, and I think that's usually about 69 USD. Let's go ahead now and swipe into the swatches, because I know that's what you really want to see, and then we will be zoomed in and creating a look. You guys are zoomed in nice and close, 4K, no filters. I am going to prime my lids with my Sigma eye primer today. And I have actually done my brows. I felt like doing my brows first today, which normally I wouldn't, but they are done. I'm just going to take a Lethal Cosmetics 205 angled blending brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of Petal first and just kind of run that through the crease to begin with. Petal's one of the silky mattes actually. It's really nice feeling. I will say when I swatched these, the matte swatched beautifully. I was really impressed with the matte shadows. The metallics, there was two, which was Lush, and this one which is called Equinox. Equinox really did wow me, but they didn't swatch as impressive as I thought they would, I'll be honest. They just weren't as mesmerizing as I thought, but I really liked the mattes. I mean, they did, I should say, they swatched beautifully, just not like, you know, when she released the Yucca palette and the I Need a Nude palette, for example, and I swatched them, they blew me away. Like, just blew me away. The quality of the shadows, especially the metallics in those palettes, is just like wowing. These ones just not as much. I don't know. And it was the same with her purple palette. What was it called? Was it Roxa? Just didn't wow me as much. I'm gonna start with a Smith Cosmetics 237 brush and go into Robin first. Now, normally I like to do more than one look for like my reviews and stuff, but I want to get this up because I know you guys really like to see the swatches, and I live in Brisbane, Queensland. We're actually literally bracing ourselves for a cyclone, like a big cyclone apparently. We've never had one since I've been alive in Southeast Queensland at least, and it's supposed to hit like tonight, I think, as I'm filming this. So I'm hoping that I can at least get this filmed and like up before they're predicting we're probably going to lose power and stuff. I mean, we don't know the damage yet, right? So I'm just gonna do this today while I still can, because I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to like film or have internet or anything after this. I'm hoping that it's honestly, we're just all over prepared and like psyching ourselves up for something that's gonna like at the last minute, I don't know, go off track or like peter out, but it's not looking like that. So I'm a little bit nervous, I'll be honest, because like I said, I've never been in a cyclone before. But we're prepared, we've got everything sorted. So we'll see, but yeah, so that's why I can't do multiple looks for this, and I really wanted to get the swatches up for you guys, so hopefully that's okay. And I know, like, let me know in the comments if you even want to see a 3 looks truly with this one. I'm not sure like how popular this palette is and what you want to see from it, so let me know. And I will get that done as like quickly as I can. Also, my Isomea order came in because it got dropped on Selfridges. So excited. I haven't tried any of the products. I'm going to be trying them today with this look. But I will do a review on that when I've got my thoughts on each of the products. So you won't see that probably for another week or so, depending on how bad this cyclone is, I guess. It's a pretty shade, by the way, as a side note, Robin. Quite unique. Now I'm going to take a R103 from What's Up Beauty, and I want to take a little bit of floss here now because this color really calls my name. Actually, I really like the look of it. If I'm going to do a pink, I like this kind of like muted dusty pink, if you will. So I'll just use that to softly deepen. I think this would look really nice as a one and done, if I'm honest. But we'll use this here. That's pretty. Just taking a little bit of Robin with that Smith Cosmetics because honestly, probably wasn't as careful as I should be. Should have been. Actually quite pretty. I like that. If you can hear like a lot of creaking and noises and stuff too, by the way, it's the wind from this cyclone already coming. Now I'm picking up a Shoto 04 and I'm gonna go into Brick. I can't help myself, Brick is calling my name. Brick kind of strikes me as like it's gonna be deeper than I think, but it might also not be, so we'll see. That's pretty actually. It's kind of mixes with those colors. I'm just having a wee play, so if it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. I always forget how pigmented her shadows are. Let's leave them there for now. I know they're looking messy. It will come together, don't worry, because my eyes are hooded. It always just kind of comes together even if it looks a little messy. So we'll do no intensifiers on this side like normal, and we'll do pat intensifiers on this side. This is kind of just like a glitter glue. If you haven't seen it before, it's amazing. I swear by it. I'm going to take a Delium Tools 773 brush, and I'm going to go into fluorescence maybe? This one right here first. And we'll go no intensifiers on this side. And that's pretty but very lackluster. Let me try with my finger. There you go. Sometimes these shadows just work better with your finger and the heat. That's a pretty shade actually. I really like that. That is a pretty shade. This is the kind of formula that will look quite nice on mature lids too, by the way. So intensify side, oh yeah, already amped up. Look at that. I just like with the intensifiers too because the shadow always just grips easier. Oh, that's pretty. So you can see it's like more amped up than this side, which I like because if I want something more subdued, I can go like this. And if I want something a little bit more amped up, I can use the intensifiers, or you could like wet your brush or something. That's pretty though. Oh, I like that. I'm switching to a Rephr 28 and I want to go into Lush now, which is a sparkling foiled shade. I love the sparkling foiled formula actually. And I'm going to pop that on the inner corner here. Oh, that's pretty. Yep. And that's what I'm looking for, that gorgeous little sparkle. I'm actually going to pick up a little bit of that and just layer it over the top a bit more here. Oh, I really like this shade. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. That shade is so pretty. Okay, now intensify side. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, I like that shade so much. I like that shade a lot. A lot. I like those two shades actually. They look so much prettier on the eye than they do swatched, which is good. That's better. I'd rather it look better on the eye than a swatch, you know? That's so pretty. Oh, I like that. Yay, happy days. I'm just going to switch to this Shoto 02 and I'm going to go into a little bit of bark here. Just kind of deepen the outer corner a little bit. So I'll marry that out here. Yeah, that's perfect. These Shoto brushes for this kind of like more detailed, deeper shadow, like detailing, they're exceptional. Okay, and I've just got the Shoto 04 with, this had brick on it, but I haven't picked up any more color. It's actually, that's looking nice now. That's coming together. It's coming together. I really like this Lush shade. I just want to pop some more here on this side. There you go. Oh, I like that Lush shade so much. Oh, that's pretty. What do you guys think? I think that looks stunning actually. I really like that. It's not pink either, so that's nice. I mean, she does say warm peachy tones in there too. While we're here, I'll pop some of the Chanel 58 eye stylo on my upper waterline. You could obviously add a wing or whatever you like, but I'm just gonna leave it there. So I'm going to do the speed through now of my base makeup up until bronzer, and then I'll come back and we will finish the lower lash line and I will do highlight, blush and lips with you guys. So let's do it. Let's finish this lower lash line. So I'm just going to pop some Patrick Tar cream eyeliner on my lower waterline. I tested a few new products on my face just then, and considering how many new products I tried all at once, I'm pretty impressed. The Isomaya stuff impressed me. The What's Up Beauty new powder is looking gorgeous. I'll keep you guys updated though. All right, let's get back to the main task at hand. I'm gonna go into Robin with just a little Chikuhodo pencil brush, and I'll run that underneath the lash line here. And then just a teeny tiny little pencil spectrum brush thingy, and I'll go into a small amount of bark. For the inner corner, I'm going to take a little bit of Crisp here, which Crisp actually swatched really pretty as well. And this is just a Sonia G pencil brush. Oh yeah, Crisp is stunning. Oh, I like that. Honestly, these eyes have turned out so much prettier than I was expecting. I really like those metallics. I like the mattes too, but the metallics have impressed me more because they didn't impress me in swatches as much as they do on the eyes for sure. I'm going to test the new Isomaya mascara today. So I haven't tried this before, so we'll see how it goes. And I'll keep you guys updated in my full review. I really like how small this wand is. Oh, I actually really like that. Oh. So one eye. I like that. It's thickened and fluffed, which is exactly how I like my mascaras, and I like how small this one is. Unless you stab yourself in the eye like I just did and mess up underneath, which is fine. I'm gonna let this little bit here dry and I'll scrape it off in a second. I like that. I'll keep you updated again in the review of these flakes and stuff, but that's looking nice. Just ignore this little bit for a minute. It'll come together. Excitingly, we're gonna use this new skin enhancing duo in the shade Saffron from Isomaya. So this is the highlight, which it's very balmy, so I'll be interested to see how this goes on. So I'm just gonna take my sponge and go directly into it. I mean, it looks pretty, it's very natural, but it's very sticky. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna need to set that. So I actually just got the new Dior Forever Nude highlighter in Gold Halo. So I'm just gonna pop some of this over the top. I'm just gonna take this Smashbox brush and just throw. It's gonna be more blingy than like what I normally do for highlight, but it's just gonna set it a little bit. Does look pretty though. This is actually quite pretty. I like this. Now let's take this cream blush. So again, I'll just take the sponge and let's see. Oh, pretty. So much more pigmented than you think too. Oh, wow. That's pretty though. Less is more. Beware. I didn't even really put two and two together how well this blush will match with my eyes too, but it's all worked out. That's pretty. I like that. The blush is not sticky, thank goodness. And then I'll just go over the top of that with a little bit of the Fenty Sundress Season blush. And this is just my Smashbox brush. Perfect match. Nice. I've got a little like tester of this Tarte Shape Tape setting spray, so let's give this a crack today too, why not? And then like normal, I'm just going to take my Makeup Forever powder foundation. It's just a Ray Morris Kabuki brush, and I just reset through the T-zone. And then for lips, I don't know how this will look, but let's try the Isamaya lip liner in the shade Flat White. Oh, I quite like that shade. It's like my lip color. It's pretty. And then I got one of her lip things too. I actually don't know what this is called. What's it called? Lip balm in the shade Follow. It's just a lip balm. So let's see how this goes. If I don't like it, I can take it off. Oh, actually, that's pretty. I really like that, actually. Oh, that's pretty. All right, let me go do my hair and I will zoom out, show you the finished look and tell you my thoughts. All right, my friends, finished look. What do you think? Actually, I think this came together really pretty. I think all of the products that I tried today, they all just worked really well together, which is nice, because sometimes when you try so many new products at one time, it can not work out. Anyway, this is not about them. Okay, I think the eyes turned out stunning. What do I think? Listen, the quality of this is really pretty. I actually like the quality of this one a lot more than I like the quality of Roxa. Roxa really disappointed me in terms of quality personally. I really like the selection of mattes in here. I really do, because even like they're just all slightly unique. I really like. It reminds me of the Midi Retro palette in terms of like, that's like a pink mauve purpley palette, but all of the mattes in that are just slightly unique. I really like them. Even the metallics in here, like this one and this one is stunning. Actually, to be honest, the only two I don't really like is these two, but that could also very much just be a color preference thing for me, to be honest with you. This looked gorgeous on the eyes. Like these three look stunning. I can't wait to use this one. I'll do another look using this one for sure, but they looked so much prettier on the eyes than they did swatching. So happy days, because that's what we want, right? So overall, quality wise, I think this is gorgeous. In terms of whether or not you should pick this up, you're gonna have to decide that for yourself, okay? Is this a color story that you will use? Are you looking at this going, that is the color story I've been waiting for, that's the color story of my dreams, like I just need that? Then it's the palette for you. If you're looking at this going, I've got a palette that's very similar to this, I picked up the I Need a Warm palette, or you know, other palettes that are similar in her collection to this, then maybe you don't need it. Do you know what I mean? I very nearly skipped this, and then it was only because I'm like, no, you guys deserve the swatches and stuff, that I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. Otherwise, I was so close to skipping it. However, I actually like this on my eyes a lot more than I thought I was going to. When I swatched it, I was like, oh, I'm not as excited about this. Now that I've used it on my eyes, I'm a lot more excited and actually more keen to dig into looks. So that's always a plus. Like I can see a lot of different looks, and like mixing and matching this with other palettes would look quite lovely. So yeah. But you're gonna have to decide that for yourself. Quality wise though, I'm very happy with it. It's very pretty and I love this packaging. I love it. I really hope though that Natasha's next eyeshadow palette is not pink or purple or gold or peach. Give me something different, okay? Give me something different. But overall, I'm very happy. But let me know your thoughts, because I want to know, have you picked this palette up? Are you thinking of it? Like, what are you thinking with this one? Let me know. Now, if you're watching this far, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. Extra special shout out to my Lily Absolute Legends and all my channel members. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.